Hey guys, what's up? It's Blue at Cyborg here, and welcome back to Let's Play Danganronpa Trigger Happy Havoc. In the last episode, we went up to the absolutely decimated second floor of the dorms and found the remains of the previous headmaster, Kyoko's father. We also found some evidence that perhaps not everyone is as new to the school as previously thought. In this episode, Monokuma has offered a hint to anybody who comes to the gym. So let's find out what he has to say, shall we? Ooh, ominous. Just me. Ooh, ominous.
I am Monokuma!
No, welcome, hello! Are you ready for your final hint? Well, it just happens to be in the envelope on the ground in front of you.
The envelope? It's supposed to be the envelope. No shit, Sherlock.
And just so you know, I won't be answering any questions about what you find inside. What? Don't worry, just get on with it.
Monokuma's cryptic words didn't make me feel any better, but I picked up the envelope and opened it. What I found was a single photograph. It featured a bunch of faces I recognized extremely well. It was everyone who'd come to Hope's Peak at the same time as me. Wait, but there's someone behind Sayaka. She's the only one I don't recognize. Wait, that's not true. I do recognize her. That's right. When Byakuya and I were in the headmaster's room and we looked at that file. Mukuro Ikusaba? Then this girl is... What? Why? Why is Mukuro here with everyone else? I mean, even more than that. Just having everyone here pose like this is weird enough by itself. We're all wearing matching uniforms. I don't remember anything like this. And now looking at it, it's not even everyone. I'm not in the picture. I'm the only one not there. The picture has all 15 other students, but not me. But I guess that makes sense. After all, I don't remember ever taking a picture like this. I went to junior high with Sayaka, but the first time I met everyone else was when I arrived here at Hope's Peak Academy. So it's natural for me not to be in this picture, but it's definitely unnatural. So everyone else is in the picture. I thought everyone was like me and didn't know each other until they got here. But if this picture is real, then could that mean, could it be everyone else and just me? Everyone here except me is...
How am I going to keep up this rambling soliloquy of yours, Hamlet?
Like
What
the
are you
reference.
gonna do?
You're getting kind of in the way standing there, you know? So, I mean, get out! But I told you I'm not fielding any questions. I could have missed you with this beef. I gave you all the answers. That'd be totally out of left field.
Guess that means he's done talking.
Damn it. What the hell?
So that just adds more into the fact that people were here before. So either they're lying, or they genuinely don't remember. And it has been stated that Mastermind did something to us, so could the Mastermind have wiped everyone's memories? Like, with how everything is in this, like, I don't doubt that it's possible. Confusion in hand, I left the gym dejected. Oh, we're going to see someone on the way out? No. How does that count as a hint? It just made me even more confused. Is that what Monokuma was going for? Did he put together a fake photo just to confuse me? But it looked so fun, so full of so real, so full of life. How could anyone fake that? Which would mean everyone but me? Maybe I should just ask everyone directly. That should clear all of this up. No, I have to clear all this up. Alright then. Let's find where everyone is. So there's nobody in this area. Byakuya's in the archive. Let's go find him and have a talk. See what he has to say about all this. The Lafayette bastard. I have a feeling that because we're the one who's the main character, and we're the one who's trying to band everybody together. So maybe if it's like the whole thing of hope versus despair, if we are kind of the most hopeful, that it only makes sense that the mastermind would try to make us despair the most, because we could potentially be the biggest threat. I don't know, let's talk to Byakuya. Also, apologies if you hear me stirring this cup of hot chocolate. Oh, Byakuya. Listen, do you think we could talk? Byakuya? That's it. I have nothing to talk to you about. Don't talk to me as if we're friends. Hey, Byakuya, wait! Of course he didn't. He just walked away. Why is he acting like that? They're purposely trying to avoid me. Have they all been shown something that incriminates me? Because if the mastermind is trying to get everybody to turn against me, that makes sense. It does make sense, and it fits with how everything would go in this sort of situation. Okay, so Hero's in the garden. Oh, Toko's found a way to the biolab. Interesting, very interesting. Alright, Hero, come on. Out with it. Hey, Hero! Makoto! What's going on with you? Every time I see you, you freak out like that. No! Sorry, but I'm in a big hurry! Again, he ran off like a terrified rabbit. Hero, what's wrong? I still wasn't able to talk to him about the notebook I found. It's like he's avoiding me. He's afraid of me. Why? What the hell could we have possibly done? Or is there something in our pasts that we don't know about that's gotten everyone scared? Or is the mastermind incriminated us? Made up something to make everybody scared of us? I decided to visit the biolab one more time. The first thing I saw when I got there was her passed out again. Huh? Toko? Oh, there's a body open there. Soko, are you okay? No, she's not dead, is she?
What? God, super God, it's gold. I think I might catch gold.
You're taking naps in a place like this, I'm sure you will.
What? How's it sleep? Mr. Fingertips. I bet you stand there staring at you, getting all excited, weren't you?
No, I wasn't.
Oh, the man. Oh, that's straight funny.
Okay, so why did you pass out?
I don't know. I think I remember me waking up just now. What do you do, Mr. Morose?
Oh, that's right, your memory stops and starts each time you switch.
Bingo, bingo! We share some basic knowledge, but our memories are very much separate. I don't say it's a bad thing, it's depressing as far as I'm concerned. Because, you know, she forgets something I totally remember. Does I double the memory?
No, it's more like half.
But I don't know, where am I little pally tiny? Oh, I'll sit your throat.
I don't know, I'm sure Byakuya's around somewhere doing his own investigating.
By himself?
I assume so.
I told you I'm so pro when he goes to all things, master. I can't even imagine how lonely he must be right now.
Toko shot off, her eerie laughter echoing behind her. Totally forgot to ask about the picture. There's no point asking Genocide Jack anyway. Besides, I have more important things to do right now. Why did Toko faint? There's got to be some reason for it. Well, that's probably the reason. The fridge, it's open! I'm sure they were all shut last time I was here. That must be why she passed out.
Right.
Kyoko. She faints so easily. Kyoko!
Makoto.
It's getting late, isn't it? Are you okay?
Indeed.
I'm sorry if I made you worry. No, you don't have to apologize.
Listen.
Listen, about this room. Oh yeah, it's
It would
a
seem...
morgue. Yeah,
I
I
knew it.
suspected as much. Toko must have looked inside the fridge to see what's in there. Well, there you have it. You knew she'd fainted?
Indeed.
I was on my way here when Genocide Jack came running past me. I assumed she must have sneezed once we got inside, the real reason we came here.
It would
I imagine she
seem...
came here to investigate and when she opened the slot there. That's when she saw the body inside and dropped like a bag of rocks. Why is everything going to be so difficult with her?
Anyway...
Hey, we should close it up. Don't want to leave it hanging open like that. Yeah, good idea.
Makoto.
Give me a hand with this. Kyoko approached the fridge, hands outstretched, but suddenly she stopped. What's wrong?
Listen.
Maybe we should wait a second before closing it. Huh? How come? Because Mukuro's body is in here. Wait, what? Mukuro's corpse? Mukuro's body's inside the fridge?
I see.
Just like every other time, the mastermind probably brought it up here while doing the class trial. The mastermind did it? Because they assumed we wouldn't be doing the class trial over again, I guess.
So...
You may be right. Either way, now I can finally get a good look at the body. Oh, that's right, Kyoko didn't get a chance to check the body during the last investigation. I
Makoto.
need to do my own examination of the corpse as soon as possible. Could have found a clue this time. I'm going to grab the mastermind by the tail. Okay, so, what should I do?
So
Why
then...
don't you just wait over there? I'll let you know as soon as I'm finished.
Just wait over there, that's it?
Come on, give me something else to do. Should ask Kyoko about that group photo.
She was there.
Oh, she's in too. Don't let me interrupt your investigation, but I want to talk to you about something. What is this? It's about that announcement Monokuma made earlier. You mean the one about a hint or something? I didn't take him up on the offer. Huh? Why not?
Because...
The only reason he gives a hint at this point would be to confuse us to cloud our judgment. I could solve this mystery on my own, without whatever hints he may have to offer. That's a good point. I wish I could go back and do the same thing, but what's done is done, I guess. Standing here looking at her, I don't think she's hiding anything from me. Is she right? Did the mastermind forge that picture as a trap to confuse us? It's got to be it. There's no other explanation. Alright, so let's have our own look at the body. Victim of storm dead bodies. Can't do it. Can't look inside. Go, check. Okay. Wait, hang on, what? More importantly, on that side, blue lights are on. These ones aren't. So blue lights, yeah. So when someone's in there, the blue light comes on. Looking around, the number of lights that are on, if you look gross. There's 9 in all. 9 lights? Biolab lights. Been updated. Oh, do you have anything else to say? That's still about the group photo. Let's go through that again. Is there anything else on the desk? Top, yes. Now that Kyoko's here, I think it's your top. Ah, it's the same way I found the garden tool shed. I never remember that top. The stamp on it that said Biolab. And that's the top that was used to help camouflage the murder in the garden. At some point, someone got it from the Biolab and took it over there. But wait, hang on, it wasn't open until now. So it couldn't have been... It was locked at the time of that investigation. Okay, Maxo, I'm done. Already? Jesus, that's fast.
Indeed.
I never do good work if they go slow. In that bit, I'll make my report too. So, did you find anything?
Indeed.
Paid careful attention to the wounds and the traces of blood, and it seems highly likely that the stomach wound, a blow to the back of the head, were inflicted after death. Really? Burnt tissue made things a little difficult, but I'm completely confident in my findings. So that means neither of those were the fatal injury, right? And what was the fatal injury? Due to the explosion, the victim's identity is unknown. They were, however, dead before the blast. The victim had been stabbed by a single time through the knife, trying to beat through the body. When struck in the head with an object about 6 metal pipe, the body was covered with other wounds, these were at least several days old. The only other option is those other wounds, but the file said they were old.
Is that
Where does
right?
that say they were old? Huh?
Because...
Oh, Monokuma's file says they were inflicted at least several days ago. I guess I don't see the difference.
Wrong.
Well, the difference is immense concerning the impression they gave.
Listen.
Equating several days old with simply old.
However...
But that doesn't quite follow logically. Old wounds makes it sound like they've been there forever, like they're not related to the murder. You're saying they are? But we all got the Monokuma file right after she was killed, right? So the wounds were at least a few days old, so no way she could have had anything to do with it.
So then...
Mikuro herself wasn't killed within the last few days. What?
At the very
Certainly
least...
you can allow it as many one possibilities, can't you? One of many?
Right.
A detective doesn't have supernatural powers. There's no way to predict the answer from the beginning. Instead, the ideal detective begins by imagining as many possible scenarios as they can.
In other words...
They envision these possibilities without prejudice, without bias, using only their logic and common sense. Then, as they investigate, they test what they find against each of these possibilities. Please tell me this doesn't mean you'll be any good at detective work. But beyond you saying you have to solve this particular mystery, you should keep it in mind for the future.
Hey,
So if that's anything else I'd like to know about the condition of the body, where's the tell you? Come to think of it, there was one thing. Earlier when I was looking at Mukuro's profile, listed her height and weight.
so
5'7" inches, 97 pounds, 5'4", 31, 22, 32. Did I get that right? You remembered all that? They are indeed consistent with the corpse. So then,
indeed,
don't forget about the femoral tattoo. There's absolutely no mistake.
Indeed.
Our victim in this case is, without a doubt, Mukuro Ikusawa. Excellent. So we're getting
And?
somewhere. Is that all you want to ask? Yeah, I think so.
so then,
Let's we'll move for the business for his body. Let's get going. It's kind of chilly in here. Oh wait, are we not going to put the body back? Don't you think it's kind of sad leaving it out like this?
why?
Sad. Did you forget she was our enemy once? Part of the ultimate despair. But she's still got killed. She's still a victim.
Hey,
I don't know the phrase "you reap what you sow." Well, yeah, but still.
whew,
You really are naive, you know that? It's really quite appalling. But she could have abandoned me, but she decided to help you instead. Someone like that, what does it mean to be naive?
so
People
then,
don't know what we can do. Back to our separate investigations, yes? Hold on. There's one more thing to do. Something I need to talk to Kyoko about. The pocketbook. He asked about the pocketbook I found in the locker. Wait, don't do it now. Well, let's do that, shall we? Hey, Kyoko, I did have one last thing. I know I shouldn't, but I feel like I have to ask.
what?
Go ahead then, answer this. Have you really not seen your dad even once since you got here?
What? So,
What do you mean? Well, you know all these lockers on the second floor of the dorms?
Indeed.
Dude, yes. But to get into any of those lockers, you need the handbook of where the locker belongs to. Actually, I managed to get them open using that emergency handbook.
I
I
see.
found the headmaster's hidden room.
And
So, did you find anything worthwhile in the lockers? I found a pocketbook, and after looking through it, I think it must be your pocketbook.
why is
What
that?
makes you say that?
Because
Like I said, only the locker's owners should be able to get into it, right? I can't imagine those lockers belong to any of us. After all, we only got access to that area just recently. What I'm saying is, there's no way I could have had access to any of those lockers. If I did have a pocketbook, why would I bother putting it in a locker? Everything you just said makes perfect sense, but there was something written inside. It's about the headmaster, about your father.
what? If that's
That mean-
true,
That video is real too? Video?
Makoto,
I think everything is finally starting to fit together to reveal a cohesive picture. But I'm afraid that picture might be worse than anything you could have imagined. What are you talking about?
I
I need to go investigate those lockers right now. I need to confirm what you just said with my own 2 eyes. Oh, let me give you the headmaster's handbook. That way you can... That won't be
so
necessary. If I'm right by this, I shouldn't have any problem opening the locker with my own handbook. After all, it would seem that it's my locker. Your locker? If
Makoto.
you watch this, it will all make sense. DVD? It says class number 78 urgent interviews.
So
I've had a hidden room after you left. I don't have
anyway,
time to explain exactly what I think it means. Just watch and see for yourself. I think you'll realize exactly what it means. You'll understand why you found my pocketbook in a place none of us have even seen before. None of this makes sense right now. But I guess that means there's some important clue on this DVD. Interview DVDs be added to the True Bullets section of your handbook.
Makoto.
Oh, and now it's my turn. Do you have a second to listen to me ramble? Ramble?
In other
So as it
words,
turns out, the arrangements I'd made didn't stick. What I mean is, I'm less and less sure of everything, even my own feelings. We're talking about your dad, right? I could never find the answers to the questions I wanted to ask for the rest of my life. And all because of the mastermind. But
however,
there's one thing I am sure of. When it comes to the mastermind, there's no room in my heart for forgiveness.
I
swore to destroy the mastermind. That's just one more reason to follow through on that. Kyoko's eyes burned with the fire of determination. The determination to defeat the mastermind. Strange to be confronted with his death and suddenly feel this way. I couldn't care less if my father had found happiness.
why?
So why does it bother me so much to know how he suffered? It's ridiculous. There's just no understanding it, I guess. She let out a small laugh as she said it, but her smile was filled with sorrow.
Whew.
So, that's it for my rambling. There's still much to do before I consider my task complete. Yeah, you're right.
Hey,
But keep this in mind. There's only ever one absolute truth, whether that truth serves justice or suffering. Whether it's the greatest truth or the worst. What do you mean?
Makoto.
Even if the truth you uncover is filled with hopelessness, you still can't give up hope. Absolutely not, because all I can do is keep moving forward. That's pretty much all I'm good at, you know? Indeed. Sorry if that was strange.
So then,
Anyway, I need to get going. I'll see you at the class trial. Even behind that final farewell, Kyoko was gone. Better get going myself. Got that DVD from Kyoko. I should head to the AV room to check it out. Kyoko said something about hope was truth, but no matter what happens, I won't lose hope, even if it's the worst truth in the world. I can't afford to lose. Well, where can we go to watch a DVD? The AV room. Let's see what this DVD shows, shall we? This should be able to play DVDs just fine. Well then, I better take a look. Took the DVD Kyoko gave me and put it in the player. It said it was playing, but nothing appeared on screen. Instead into the black of the monitor. Just only been a few seconds, but to me it felt like an eternity. Then, all of a sudden, an image appeared. Wait, what? Sayaka? Dude, I talked surprised. I seen Sayaka and who knows how long, and there she was.
Okay then, are you ready to begin?
So there was the man positioned on one side of the screen. The voice of a middle-aged man.
I do apologize, but I hope you don't mind if I record our conversation. I'm a little slow, you know. I never really got the hang of taking notes while having a conversation.
It's like he was trying to make a joke, but Sayaka's tense face didn't move a single millimeter.
So this video is meant to serve as a kind of contract substitute. It's not that I don't trust you guys. It's more like insurance. So please don't worry too much.
Insurance?
Now then, let me get straight to the point. There is a chance that you may have to spend the rest of your life here in the school. Can you accept that?
Accept that? So it was obviously a total loss. It took sense. Who would agree to spending the rest of your life in the school? Accept. What?
Thank you. And I'm sorry about all this. Well, I can promise you that I will do everything in my power to keep you safe. As the headmaster of Hope's Peak Academy, I give you my word.
Well, that didn't sound up to much, did it? Thank you, that's where the video cut. There's a lot I hadn't understood up until now. But this, only this, I simply couldn't comprehend what I'd heard. Because I know how much Sayaka wanted to get out of here. I know how much she wanted to escape and pursue her dreams with her friends again. She wanted that so bad, she tried to frame me for murder. So why? Why would she say yes to living here for the rest of her life? As I sat there thinking about it, I noticed the sunlight. The monster of the video that I thought was finished flashed back on screen. My eyes darted back to the screen. And if I was confused before, I saw next push me right over the edge. Oh dear! Huh? I saw was me? Possibly, undeniably me.
So, Makoto, before we begin, I should let you know that I'll be recording our conversation.
Yes.
And the headmaster were looking at each other. Now having what seemed like a fairly normal conversation. I, the I in the here and now, had absolutely no memory of it. I had no memory of even meeting the headmaster, much less sitting down and talk to him like this.
Now, shall we get straight to the point? Makoto, there's a chance you may have to spend the rest of your life here in the school. Can you accept that?
Yes.
Can't be real. I said yes.
I'm sorry I'm putting you through all this.
Well, I mean, we don't have much of a choice, do we?
Wait, what?
But I promise that as long as you're in this school, I will do everything I can to protect you. As the headmaster of Hope's Peak Academy, that's the very least I can do for you.
What the hell is going on? Okay, the video cut out. From there, the video repeats the same scene again and again with the others. Byakuya! Toko. Hina. Everyone. They all said that they agreed to live in this school forever. And then... Kyoko. The interview with him had been recorded just as clearly. No doubt she had met him. She'd sat down with the headmaster of Hope's Peak Academy, her father. When he asked her his question, she answered the same as everyone else. She accepted a life within the school. Just as Kyoko's interview was wrapping up, the monitor suddenly went black. Huh? It wasn't just the monitor, the DVD player itself had apparently turned off. which of course meant that the DVD wasn't playing anymore. But what the heck just happened?
Say what?
Oopsie, looks like it broke. Out of service.
What? It just so happens to break just now.
Too bad.
How then? When? Doesn't matter. It can strike anywhere, anytime. That's what a failure is, right?
Failure, my ass. You cut the power on purpose. Well, whatever. Even if I watched the whole thing, it'd just be more of the same. He'd ask them the same question, they'd all say yes. I couldn't help myself without a huge exasperated sigh. But as I did, I remembered something.
That's right.
Fainted too. When I woke up, I noticed a strange feeling of separation within myself. A disconnect.
It would
Thinking back on it now, at that point my memory was gone. That time I'd forgotten. I couldn't remember why I'd come to this school. I couldn't remember what my ultimate ability was. But what would make you forget all that?
Hey,
Strange, isn't it? It's hard to imagine it happened by chance. It seems much too convenient. Convenient outcome. Something that seemed to obviously work in the favour of the mastermind. So does that mean I've lost my memory too? But the others, have we all forgotten? Or... Oh... Is this the end of the investigation?
For anything that has a start, there has to be an end.
It's the end of the investigation, isn't it?
And if the end comes, then that means it's time for a fresh start. There is no night that doesn't have a dawn. Although that dawn is totally pitch black.
Alright.
There is no storm that won't eventually end. Of course, then that leads to drought. But as I said, every end is the promise of a new beginning. Which is why I'm sure we'll get to meet again. Because the end is only the beginning. Anyway, let's get started.
What?
The beginning of the end of the class trial. Everyone gather once again at you know where.
It's about to begin again. The class trial is going to start. The final class trial. The last time all our lives will be on the line. The last time hope and despair are on the line. Don't have a choice, I have to do this. Okay then, this is the end. Let's walk forwards towards our fate. Guess I'm the first one this time.
Makoto,
Early Makoto. Does
listen.
that make you feel prepared? Yeah, for now at least. Where's everyone else? Why aren't they here yet? Good,
However,
though. I'm sure they'll be here soon. Just like she said. Byakuya! Byakuya? They arrived, one after another. But they were all in the same state of shock. Hina? Hiro? Silence. It wasn't any normal silence. It was the deafening silence of fear and suspicion. It was like the first class trial.
You called me so late! Strong saying, Matthew. So wonderful. So cool. So hot my lines were ablaze. I didn't everything was just fine if you leave it to me. With my sis job, citizen, I'll stab and gouge the ship, the master of evil.
But I thought you couldn't kill anyone but adorable little boys.
If our master wants it, it can be boy, girl, or anything in between. I can handle it. Oh my.
No human language can describe the disappointment I'm feeling right now.
Ooh, is everyone here? Ooh, and wearing our gloomy ghost faces, I see.
Well now,
Very well then, let's begin. This final class trials goes started in pitch black despair by Maximum Sorrow.
that's fine.
Alright, this is the final class trial, and this time it'll be fair.
What do you mean? This time, some of all the slander, I'm a fair and good standing, you know. There was a Mr. Fair Guy Universe contest. I'd take home the tiara every year. We're gonna win this game super fair and square. I think we would.
I'm feeling white.
And I'll make sure everyone watching at home knows that despair is mightier than the hope.
Stop talking.
Enough of your tedious drivel. Begin the trial already.
Sure, let's begin the trial already. I'll be waiting for you down below. Don't try and run away.
Nothing as loud as ever Monokuma would disappear. Whatever.
In the
This
name
will be
of
over
my
in no
family.
time. With inexplicable confidence, Byakuya was the first into the elevator. One by one, the others followed. What's going on? We made eye contact. Nobody said a word. We just disappeared into the elevator.
Hey,
Oh, acting odd. Like they're paranoid, suspicious of each other.
however,
You know why that is, don't you? Yeah, I think so.
however,
Well, you could tell us about it also. You could tell about it soon. At the class trial. You're right, I'm ready. Ready to
so...
win, right? Of course. I can't hear you say that. And then Kyoko was aboard the elevator. Just us left. Started making my way toward the opening. Step after step toward that gaping maw. I'd resolved that this time would be the last time. I repeated to myself that there was no fear, no mystery left. Pushed the anxiety down, calmed my trembling body, and finally on steady legs. I passed the threshold and stood in the elevator. Without warning, it began to descend, deeper and deeper. Deeper, deeper still. Deeper and deeper, deeper and deeper, deeper and deeper. Deeper and deeper it fell. I closed my eyes and sight fell away. All sound, too, disappeared. Alone in the universe, I waited for the elevator doors to open for the last time. What could have been seconds or centuries later? I felt the gentle vibration of the elevator come to an end. Slowly opened my eyes. Ooh! This is the final trial site?
I think it's a permanent background for deciding a person's fate. It's the long-awaited last stage, the old exciting final boss battle. Yeah, I'm gonna sit in on this one. I'll just sit right here in the vacant 16th seat. Let's begin!
Monokuma is part of this trial. Okay then. So, thank you everybody so much for watching. In the next episode we begin the final class trial. Well, not much else to say really, is there? Hopefully everything will be made clear. Bye.